Alright guys, welcome back. And so today we're going to talk about a couple things, but I'm also going to be going through a little workout. Fitness is still a big part of my life. I don't really want to skip out on that just because we're going through this business thing, so we'll still kind of touch on that a little bit. Not going to be as much though, but anyways, real quick, today's workout is going to be chest and back, and I have it right here. So we're going to be doing close grip bench, 10, 8, 6, 4, 4, so 5 sets. Let's reset that with some face pulls, 4x10, as heavy as I can. Then I'm gonna do another superset, chin ups, 10, 8, 6, 4, 4, as heavy as possible. So I'll probably be using the weighted belt, something I can attach the weight to, or use a dumbbell between my feet. And then I'll be doing behind the neck press, which I'll see what I can do because I know my shoulder's been jacking up. And then recently I just had the cupping, as you can kind of see right here. And the chiropractor did a really good job of kind of fixing that up a little bit because they did a different method, I think, that they came up with themselves. And instead of just you kind of sitting there and it just sucking, they put it on you throughout the chain and then have you go through ranges of motion, so they kind of push you through it. So yeah, I'll be doing that for the second superset, and the third one we'll be doing neutral grip single arm bench press with dumbbell. So I like doing those, like doing dumbbell work because it kind of works individual strength. Let's see here, and then single arm, dumbbell row. That's pretty self-explanatory. 3x6 for both of those. And then so after that, we'll have a nice little giant set. So I'll have a incline bench machine, and then lat pull down. Then I'll do machine shoulder press with T-bar rows. So when we have T-bar rows, another machine that's sort of like it, so I'll have to use that. And then I'll be doing some cardio. So I'll probably be doing 15 rounds of sprints on the treadmill. And it's about 15 seconds on, 1 minute off, that kind of thing. It's at a pretty good speed with a pretty good incline. So yeah, we'll be kind of going with that. And I have my buddy from out of town, Josiah, and he's a funny guy. So we'll be hanging out with him and working out and laughing and all that good stuff. But anyways, I kind of want to talk about again going into the business thing with the grind. I want to elaborate on it a little bit. So I want to talk about setbacks and then time frames, right? So you're normally starting a small business, and like I said, this isn't really business in the fact that I'm making money off of it, because I'm really not. I'm doing it for a different purpose. However, I'm the one, not I'm the one, but my girlfriend and I are both going forward into it and starting it for a reason. And so it is a business in the sense that it's making money for someone, but not me personally. I want to talk about time, right? So normally you're starting a small business, and some people are like, I don't have time for that, I have all this other stuff going on in school, I still have my other job, how can I do that? Well, I wanted to go ahead and address that. I'd still say go for it anyways, because even though you may be busy, dedicating a little bit of time to it every day, an hour, 30 minutes, it all adds up over time. So get little tasks done until finally you're starting to get something to work with, and you kind of get the ball rolling, and so it can kind of replace what you're already doing. And so right now, I know our timeline got set back. We're originally planning to launch it, I think would be next weekend, but realize that's not going to happen with how all of our schedules are and what we need in the to start that little coffee shop, that coffee place in general. So, and now it's the thing it's going to look like. It's sometime in September because we got to build the furniture and all that stuff, and I'm going to show you that as well. So it's possible you can do it. You just got to be really smart with your time, and I'm getting better at that myself because sometimes I just want to come home, lay down, take a nap, but can't. So gotta work. Anyways, I rambled on for too long, and I think that's my buddy for the gym. And yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know. I think I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna probably get some caffeine in me, eat a little bit, snack, and head to the gym. See y'all guys there.
I don't know how to do this. Oh my fuck. No!
So we're here with Joseph.
Yo, shout out my label, that's me.
Finally got him into the gym, and because he lives in Waco right now, so
I'm gonna have
middle
to
grind.
switch with you because I don't know how to do this. You got to show me.
I'll teach him how to do this. It's a rookie.
Alright, so we made our first working set. See how that feels. I haven't done 10 reps before, so we're doing, like I said, 10, 8, 6, 4, 4. So we're going to get progressively heavier for the first set. Fast pull back. You're ready to come to your face. And 10. It's a tradition we have Paul in every video.
What's up, man?
He asked me
How's it
every
going?
morning.
Yes.
Okay, so right here we have behind the neck press and then pull-ups, which you're gonna have to go on that. I'm probably gonna have to jump because I'm short and you're even shorter, so it's gonna be get some cardio with that. But same thing, 10, 8, 6, 4, 4 on both. Start off with 95, work my way up to something probably like 135. See how that feels for behind the neck. I done goofed, knocked it over. But moving up to the plate, got 6 reps. That was a grind. I'm probably record the last one. Okay, we just finished working out. Now we're gonna do some hit, the fun part. But, yeah, I had to cut a little short. We've been here for a while, just goofing off and all that fun stuff. Meet again. Jeez, Bubba. Okay, well, back home from the workout, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a post-workout shake. So it's pretty simple, just milk and now I'm using All Max's Hexapro. One, because the other protein is like out of stock, like everywhere from that I normally use. Is called Emery Light. That one's really good, really clean, but this is another pretty good one, and it uses let's see here, so it uses like 6 different proteins, so I hope for a little bit slower digestion, all that good stuff. But yeah, get 2 scoops of that and then shower up, get ready for bed. Alright guys, all showered up from the gym. I was super sweaty. The hit always just makes me super sweaty. But anyways, real quick before I go to bed, I kind of wanted to explain the branding process a little bit and show y'all a little bit about that. And hopefully I'll give y'all some tips with branding if y'all are starting your own company. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is what kind of look and feel you wanted to have with your company. So what are some of the brand attributes? What are you kind of going for? A lot of those things kind of play into the design and branding part of your business. So who you attract, how you attract them, and I'll put the logo up here in a little bit, but I'll kind of explain you some of this. So what we're trying to do is with this kind of also helping a lot of the college and career and the younger people. I wanted to attract a lot of them so we can grow that part, still have it be able to be different enough that other people are still intrigued. You can still have older people. You don't have to have people that are just in college and career. You can have people, older come and enjoy a welcoming place and be attracted to the brand itself and what it stands for. Stuff like, since it is a Christian company, and I have my beliefs, stuff like that. There's still the things that treating others really good. So having it really inviting and welcoming. That's two big parts about it, but also keeping it young and fresh. So keeping everything real simple and sleek, and I guess modern would be the kind of ways to do it, almost contemporary in a way, but still having those warmer and more inviting elements. So kind of playing on both. It's still keeping it real relaxed, so it doesn't feel too formal and too sharp in terms of how sleek it is. And just all these kind of things all kind of come into how you want to brand it, how you want the direction to go. So real quick, I'll kind of go over everything and I'll put everything up here. So first thing is the logo, right? So the logo here, I went ahead and
as I was going through a whole bunch of different, logo types and coming up with different sketches and drawings, I realized one of them almost looked like a power sign in a way. So what I did is I went ahead and drew up a power sign, and I'm not sure if it's one exactly or I tweaked it a little bit, but I drew it up the way I kind of wanted it to look and flipped it on its side, right? So you can form the G for the grind and also still look like the power sign. So, power being wake something up, which coffee wakes you up, right? Gives you energy, keeps going. The G for the grind, right? The grind can stand for a lot of things. It can stand for grinding beans, the grind coffee, right? That was a real simple thing. The grind being, the hustle of a young person trying to find something in their career path, trying to find what they were meant to do if they're not there yet. There's a lot of stuff going on. The grind in life, the struggles, all that stuff that come into play, and what people kind of struggle a lot with. And all of that I kind of wanted to bring into the brand and still show, have all that meaning behind the logo. So I feel that this is a really good way to represent it, something unique and different, especially compared to a lot of the other coffee shops here and locally. I think it'll set us apart really well, and I think even in just places I've seen in general. And then real quick with the background, I have one here. So what I was going with that was a little bit more of an abstract of cream and coffee kind of mixing. And I also went ahead and put a halftone design to it. So this pop art effect, right? So me personally, I love pop art a lot. I love how it looks. And recently it's kind of coming into something that's a little bit more modern again. This is something I kind of want to include in a lot of the packaging and, other brand material. And I'll kind of go over a lot of that. And then here we have the font itself, so typeface, I guess you would say. And I went with one called Collective? I believe it was called Collective. I'll double check on it. I'll type the name in there if it makes sense. But anyways, I like this one because it's real round and geometric, as just how the logo is. It's nice and round, geometric. And I like the two weights, the regular and the bold. The bold really appeals to me, kind of fits nice with the stroke of the logo. And especially when you do it in all lowercase, it looks really nice. And I want to kind of keep the brand in all lowercase for a lot of the stuff that we do. Just make it feel a little bit more relaxed and a little younger, and with what it is. It doesn't have to be too serious. I don't want it to be that way. And the reason why I chose orange also is one, I like the bolder color, energizing color, and then also the church logo is orange too. So kind of paying a little bit of homage to that here. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and include that pattern in all the branding that we do. So the little cards and stuff too, which I'll kind of put on the screen and show them there as well, and maybe show some mock-ups for that. But yeah, so that's kind of how the direction is going with the branding. Hopefully that kind of explains a little bit with it. Now positioning and stuff, I'll probably go over later because it's a whole different beast in itself. I don't want to keep this too long, guys. I know I've already been kind of rambling on for somewhere like 7 minutes, plus we had the workout before, so I'll leave y'all to it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.